Look how aesthetic this is.
That was wonderful.
This is my yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Go farther up.
Like here?
Yeah. Okay, do it. No, lower.
Lower.
Lower. No.
Back.
Back. Go back. Go back.
Lower.
Lower. Go back a little bit
A
more.
little more.
No.
Forward.
Go do it.
We pray to you, Lord. Get this smoke out of this kitchen. By your grace and your glory. Amen.
Amen.
Ring the bells, this time I mean it. Bid the hatred fare thee well. Give back the pieces of my Jesus. Take your counterfeit to hell. Bang the drums, this means war, not the kind you're waiting for. We say mercy won't be rationed here. That's what we're fighting for. All is fair in love and war. Now what the hell is loving even for? If we can sing it loud enough, we'll keep on adding voices up. Ring the bells, ring the bells, ring the bells, ring the bells. Move your feet, you tiny people. You've been hiding for so long behind your statues and your steeples. Does that hit too close to home? Oh, I got faith to move a mountain and to watch that mountain move. It's time for words to fall like thunder. Sound of justice breaking through. If all is fair in love and war, then what the hell is loving even for? We're laughs and the martyrs sing, but love breaks through the cavalry.
Wait, where's it? There's no off, right? Oh my god.
There's an anchor on that guy.
Huh?
Is it like a rope?
Jack, how did you get like?
Where? Let me go, Jack. I'll never let you go. Let me see. Alright, so then I'm moving this out the way. Oh my gosh! Kevin! Run!
Ring the bells, ring the bells, ring the bells, ring the bells. You called me boy instead of son, and I ain't the only one. Was in the throne room of a kingdom where I found that I belonged. I ain't scared to face a fortress, I have seen them fall before. With broken bones you built it, but it crumbles board by board. All is fair in love and war, then what the hell is loving even for? Oh, if we can't sing it loud enough, we'll keep on adding voices up. Ring the bells, 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 ring the bells. Ring the bells, this time I mean it. Bid the hatred fare thee well. Give back the pieces of my Jesus. Take your counterfeit to hell.
I'm gonna cut this, but everyone's talking in the chat and someone's phone is not silenced.
It's Ethan. My favorite memory is probably candlelight devotion or like cooking and cleaning with everybody, which is like really weird because who wants to clean? But it was really fun. Candlelight was my favorite, one of my favorites because I don't know, it was just so emotional and I love emotions. So to like see everyone like express themselves, that's really like, I don't know, it's just different. Like it's not only you doing it, like you realize everybody around you also has emotions. And that's really like real, obviously.
We do a lot of fun stuff on the trip every year. It's always different, but the one thing that is consistent every year is candlelight devotion, and it's by far my favorite every single year. Because you just get to see what everybody thinks of each other, like deeper than surface level, because we hang out for a week and you can see that people are like enjoying people's company, but you don't know what's like really going on in their heads. And so it's really interesting to be able to both share and listen to what everyone else feels about each other.
So it has to be the time we played cards until like 3 in the morning, and I intentionally made us lose a game, and everyone got mad, especially Hunter, and it just made my night. I haven't laughed so hard in months, and that was just peak gold.
My favorite memory was going to the lake because it was just, number one, it's very different from, Minnesota's very different from Texas. It was not as hot, which was very good. And then just the lake it was just really fun to be on paddle boards and the canoes, and the water was really cold, so that was a plus.
I hate losing more than I love winning.
I really liked going to the lake because I'm big on like kayaking and paddleboarding. Like I really like canoeing and stuff like that, and we got to do that, which was fun. I also like tanning, which I got to do, and I got to do it with other people, and that's what made it fun. But also us getting 4 people on a paddleboard was so funny, and it took us so long, but it was so fun. Generally, that was just really fun because we got to spend time with everyone and also like be doing something where there wasn't like an objective. We just have fun and also be with each other, which I liked.
The first day we got there, I saw how huge the house was, and then I saw that it had a lake. And so me, Jack, Mitchell, Cameron, we went out to the lake and stuff, and we found this little trail that was out there, and so we walked the trail, and then we found like these huge rocks in the water. So we were like a little bit like into the water. Caleb was like, okay, like dinner's ready, and we're like, oh, we need to go. And so Cameron was on his way back, and then Jack was already on the land, I guess, and there was like this big stick leading to the rocks, and Cameron stepped on it, and then Jack was like, okay, I'm gonna move the stick, and Cameron had 1 foot on it, and he moved it, and it turned, and Cameron fell into the water, and his clothes were like all soaked, and then I found my way back, and then Cameron had to wash all of his clothes the first day, so it was really funny.
My favorite memory, I had a lot of fun, honestly just like cooking dinner with everyone. I know that's like really strange, but I really just liked how the music was really loud and we were all in the same space singing and laughing and dancing. It was really fun.
You don't have to necessarily conform to societal norms. If you want to be yourself, it's good to be yourself.
Being in God's image is just like, that's being human. Like, it's in your nature to be in God's image, but we kind of drift away from that.
A majority of being like in God's image coincides a lot with just being like a basically good human, serving others, giving others grace, just be a good person and you're in God's image.
For me, I've always kind of had a hard time being myself just because of things that I've gone through in the past, like being bullied and stuff like that. And so like talking about how like I'm made in God's image, and like no matter how imperfect I am, somebody's always gonna love me, so I might as well just be myself.
As a person, I'm not perfect, but also at the same time, no one's perfect because we're all made in God's image. And the important thing is to be ourselves instead of being like what everyone thinks is perfect, but just being yourself is the thing you're supposed to be doing, and I like that.
Kind of around the idea of like unity and how we can find our identity kind of through unity and our love for others and like being human and all those pretty things.
Just to be myself more, because I feel like when you live in like a small town and stuff, it's easy to get caught up in like what's trending and what's popular. And so I think it's just an important lesson that I learned was just to not get caught up on what, may be going on at that time, but just be yourself and not worry about what other people think.
LYO has meant a lot to me, Definitely like friend-wise, I don't really have many friends, so being able to go somewhere once a week and knowing that like everybody there is going to be nice to you, whether like you're super close to them or not, everybody's just really enjoyable to be around. And from the trip, LYO has meant more like a family to me. My family is a little wild, so knowing that there's people out there that love me and care for me and they don't like have to technically, then that just really means a lot to me.
From the very first Wednesday that I got brought to, it just became my weekly routine, something to look forward to, and oftentimes the highlight of my week, because we'd get here and we'd sit down and we'd all share about our week and just have fun, play games, and just knowing you have like a group of people every week that will listen to you was really beneficial during the aches of high school.
Words that come to mind is just I really loved it. Very bright, very uplifting, very energetic, very refreshing.
I think in school, I'm in a lot of groups where, sure, it's like community, but there's an objective and there's stuff we have to do instead of sort of just being there for each other and like having a set time to just like come and talk and like have like fellowship, I guess, which I like that, and it was something to look forward to. It was more than just company, but it was nice to have people where I didn't have to like workshop something with them or like try to like come to a common goal or like figure something out. I just had to come and like be cool and talk. That was nice.
I think when I first joined the group, it gave me something to look forward to every week. But now, like looking back on it, like especially lately, it's given me a family, because I didn't know you guys, first coming in here, and I was like, oh, this is something nice, I can hang out with my friends. But especially after going on the trip, it means a lot more to me, and it gives me like a safe space at the end of the day. So
it just became something like that I looked forward to every week. When I was available to go, it was just like I looked forward to it, something to like somewhere to go where I could just be myself and not have to like put on a show for everyone. It was just I could go to LYO and just talk.
It gives me something else to look forward to during the week, except like besides work and schoolwork and the same things like you do over and over every year. It's always something new every Wednesday, and like what questions are asked, what people are there, and what things happen, basically.
She's a dead body. He has to get the dead body on the side.
He's freaking forward.
She's on the couch. And she's on the couch.